Hello, parents and students of Delview Secondary. My name is Mr. Turpin,
My name's Mr. Kung.
and we would like to introduce you to a new idea that we've had. Mr. Kung and I have created a program called the Think Lab. This program is basically a combination of a bunch of different courses that will all be taught in a full day, full semester program. The courses that we're going to integrate include English 10, Social Studies 10, Science 10, InfoTech 10, and possibly even getting credit for some other elective areas. The reason for this actually comes from a lot of the big thinkers in the educational world today that are starting to realize that there shouldn't be these strong walls in between areas of different subjects. And to give you a quote from the American National Council for Teachers of English, they said,
Ooh.
big, right? They said, educational experiences are more authentic and of greater value to students when the curricula reflects real life, which is multifaceted rather than being compartmentalized into neat subject matter packages. What this essentially means is that the curriculum of one course speaks and relates directly to the curriculum for another. So why must we build up these barriers of social studies is this and science is this? And when you look at the new curriculum that's being rolled out by the provincial government right now, a lot of the prescribed learning outcomes for courses are actually quite similar. So it makes sense to have one multifaceted, cross-curricular, interdisciplinary course.
I would say the things that we've been doing for the last few years have been kind of moving towards this.
Absolutely.
As the curriculum has changed. But it's been moving towards more hands-on project-based work, more maker stuff. So if in the science department, for example, in my course for Science 8, we've been doing a lot of project-based learning. So trying to integrate the different topics that are involved in the curriculum together to build an exhibition. So what we had was a long-term project that started from the very first day of class, where kids would think about what kind of areas of research they wanted to do along the lines of theme. And then they would find mentors. They would actually talk to scientists out there and actually visit certain sites in order to gather information and do their research. And then they would actually build an exhibit which had an authentic audience, because we invited about 400 elementary school students to go through our school, and parents as well, and mentors as well. And that was their audience. It wasn't just there to as a project to impress the teacher, but also to impress people outside of the school.
We do something similar in drama class. Through our theater program, all of the projects that we work on are always building towards the presentation to a public audience. Unlike assignments in other classes where you are literally doing your assignment for the teacher, for the grade, we're still obviously assessing these students, but it's not just about them giving us an assignment, it's about them sharing their work with a public audience, which allows their work to be more authentic. When they know they're not just working for a letter grade, when they know they're working for a public audience, they're going to care more and put a little bit more into the work. Another thing that we've noticed through our drama program, and one of the things that we're trying to build as part of the Delview community, is this idea of collaborative working. And through a lot of what is happening in theater right now, we're seeing this large movement of what is called collective creation, which is this concept and this idea that when people work together, they're going to achieve an outcome that no single person could have done by themselves. I know it's a little bit cheesy, but I like to use an acronym that the word team means together everyone achieves more. And by creating a learning community of students that are going to be with each other for a full day, full semester program, means that we're going to have an opportunity to create this learning community where people can rely on one another and learn with and from one another to make it towards these learning outcomes in a real, authentic, meaningful, tangible way.
Mm-hmm. And the people who would want to join this kind of a program are people who are interested in a different way of doing curriculum, of learning, by doing something tangible and authentic. that extends outside of the classroom walls. So, like I said, not just impressing us two, but also something that's published or something that is out there for other people to look at, and based on some interest area that they have.
There's a whole big world out there. Why can we not replicate that in our classroom and bring our classroom to that world to create meaningful learning experiences that are going to last a lifetime?
Yes. So we want you to join our program.
Absolutely.
You. So sign up and join us. We'll have a great time.
Join the Think Lab. We want you.